Oh, here we go. Look, this is some first class gaslighting. Uh-huh. Lockdowns could have been avoided entirely. COVID inquiry finds. So from the title, you'd think, oh, so that's good, because we didn't need them at all, right? Because obviously it's bullshit. Okay, but then if you read further on, okay, during the pandemic, yeah, as though there was a pandemic with a virus, which wasn't. There was nothing. Okay, all right. So reading on. Concluded. Oh, they did an inquiry. Yeah. So Scum did an inquiry, and if you read on here, look, Baroness Hallett. Yeah, a fucking first class bitch, a whore. Right, said that if stringent restrictions had been put in place before, so even earlier, and all the tyranny even earlier, so this is doubling down. So basically this, okay, the title, completely misleading, and the evil, nasty bitch has just doubled down and said, we should have done tyranny even harder, and even more contact tracing, self-isolation, face coverings. I mean, this is insane. All right, and all nonsense. All right. However, and then they blame. So then they go on to blame. Look at this shit. That the government didn't act early enough, so they want to be able to lock down even earlier at the drop of a hat. All right. Because we live in a maximum security prison now, and it's all just full of foreigners. Foreigners are in government. We have an occupational government. Right, there are foreigners in the peerage, so that is okay, and there's invasion going on, okay, and replacement going on of the population. The English, the Welsh, the Scots do not have a country anymore. They don't even have a nation anymore because that's been destroyed. The minds of the people have been destroyed. They don't even understand the difference. This is hostile social engineering. This is demonic. What they've done. And look, but okay. So it just goes on to say that they should have done more tyranny even harder. Okay, because if you aren't brain dead, okay, and you're able to work things out, there was no pandemic. Okay. And there aren't any viruses floating around killing people. Because they don't exist. Because if viruses were real, like they told you, we'd all be dead by now. Because they would mutate faster than we could adapt, so we'd all be dead. But none of that is real. What they call viruses are your cells being poisoned, because we're always being poisoned because there's toxic emissions out there. Alright? Clouds are not just innocuous, fluffy white things made out of water, okay? It's pollution. There is radiation outside. There is toxic air outside. That's what's making you sick, and they can't tell you that because then someone will be liable for poisoning you, wouldn't they? So instead they make up the virus lie. Alright, and they're also using it now as social control, hostile social engineering. Alright, so what they call a virus anyway is your own cells dying. Your own cells, alright, are being broken up and flushed out because they're poisoned. Your body's trying to get the poison out of your body because you've become toxic. Just like when you're dumb, like you're a retard, and you take a toxic vaccine. Alright, that's all it is. Toxic shite injected into you because you're an idiot. You've become toxic because you've just been injected with toxic shit. You know? They call it adjuvants, but it's poison. It's toxic shit they've injected you with, and your body will react badly to it. And they tell you they tell you the whole lie. They go, "Oh, it's your body has detected the inactive virus, and it is preparing white blood cells." They're talking shit. They're lying to you. They've just injected poison shit into you, and your body's spazzing out, trying to detox itself. All right, they've given you toxic shock. Alright, and I'll prove it to you, you stupid idiots who take vaccines and believe in dumb, retarded shit. Look up all poisoning, like heavy metal poisoning, right? What are the symptoms? It's a flu, you fucking spaz. So there. So if you don't know, they're lying to you. These people are devils. Oh, look at this peerage. Sirs. They're demon knights. And ladies and barons and all that rubbish. These are devils. And we live under slavery. We live under Pharaoh. Nothing's changed. Alright? And you don't even know about the wheat and the tares, do you? You don't even know anything. They're demons. They're in human bodies. They're taken over by evil forces. Tares corrupt the temple. They're parasites. They're like demonic antennas. And then these shit people, especially the people who have broken temples, that means your DNA is fucked up, right? They'll call that blue blood, like you're special, but really it means your temple is rubbish. It's what some people have got rubbish DNA. So then they become easy hosts for the tares, and then they pick up the basically the demonic spiritual forces in the world, and that's why they're all fucked up and ruling over us. And they're fucked up people when they're not possessed. They're like retarded fools, but when they're possessed, you're dealing with a devil. And that's the truth of it. These evil fuckers, they lied to you about everything. Your whole existence is just that of a prisoner, a brainwashed, mind-controlled prisoner. And this is evil, and evil just continues and gets worse and worse as there's more and more stupid people, because all the people who aren't stupid, they don't have children because they realize they're in hell. And why would you bring children here? What, just to die? To have a prison sentence? Get abused and brainwashed? That's what you're doing if you're having children, by the way. You're a slave, and you think you're a slave and you're poor and you don't own anything, don't have any land, you're not sovereign, and you go, oh, I know, what a good idea, let's bring children into the world. Yeah, that's the end of the article. So as you can see, you're dumb and you're mega retarded and brain dead, okay, and that's your problem, and you're in hell, stupid.